How's it going, everybody? This is Caden with a playing card deck review. Today we were reviewing the Bicycle Playing Cards Sea King deck. Funny story about this deck. I saw this deck online last night and I thought it was kind of cool, but the other thing I saw was some B playing cards. So what I did was I went out all over the greater Los Angeles area today. I went to an indoor flea market, a couple thrift stores, a pawn shop, and nothing. No B cards. Not even anything made by the United States Playing Company, new or used. Kind of crazy. However, my girlfriend found a game store nearby, and it was mainly like a Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic the Gathering, that kind of thing. But what they did have right in the front window was the Bicycle Sea King playing cards. And because I saw them online the night before, and I didn't find any cards I was looking for, I said, what the heck, why not? I got them for $10. So here's a couple cards I just want to bring to your attention. This is just the Bicycle normal card that they have in all their decks. It's the info card. The one thing that really interested me about this deck was that it came with double-sided gaff card. That's interesting. This is not a Magic deck per se, but I guess it is a custom deck, and I do believe they include that with their custom decks a lot of the time. So we're going to go through here and let me find some cards here. So I got a Jack, I got a King, I got a Queen, and let me see if I can find the beautiful Ace of Spades. Oh, yep, and the two Jokers. There we go. Okay, so we have our two Jokers. This is a white and blue version, but it's like the black and white version. And we have a colored version, obviously, in the Sea King theme. We have some little scrolling on the cards here. This is on all of the cards, and I think that's quite cool. It's a nice addition to the deck. You will notice that our Queen, King, and Jack all have the same pictures as they do on the regular Rider deck. However, the colors have changed, and there's just a little bit of scrolling, just like there is on all of the cards. The last card I would like to bring to your attention is the Ace of Spades. I don't know about you, but I think this font is kind of SpongeBob SquarePants to me. You know, this is kind of a serious deck. There's like you got Poseidon on it. It's Sea King, it's gilded, it's embossed. It looks really fancy, quite elegant. And then you have like Sea King, like SpongeBob SquarePants. I don't know. Maybe you agree, maybe you don't. But that's just something I thought was a little strange. So I'll move these to the side here. The other thing I would like to bring your attention to as the whole deck is together is that burring on this deck is very obvious. Because the tops obviously are blue, when you have one card, you can just kind of see the edge when it's burred. It's like this nice white edge, and if it's burred, it's really obvious, especially against this black background, which I like. The burrs on this deck were quite large, unfortunately. I guess it's just part of buying cards that are made by the USPCC. These are just kind of standard cards. There's nothing special about them. There's no special treatment given, so you will want to file these cards most likely. The other thing about this deck is that, you know, you have this nice fancy tuck case with the gold, like the metallic and the embossing. You might be forgiven if you thought that that kind of embossing and gilding was on the cards too, but nope, just normal printed on cards. The air cushion finish obviously is top notch. As I'm setting these cards down, they like to kind of slide around on me. And the only last thing I would say is that, you know, I like doing Magic. That's sort of why I like cards. And if you take two cards and you put them together just like this, but on the back side, whoops, as a random card slides out of the deck. If you have two cards together and you look at them and they're not absolutely perfect, because the backs are blue and the sides are white and the burrs are really obvious, just from a little angle, it actually is quite obvious that you're holding two cards. Whereas on a deck like a normal 808 Rider, it would not be as noticeable. Dark background, triple ply, burring, you got two of them together, and it can become quite obvious. Even right now, as I'm looking at the tops of these cards, you can see the burrs, and it's a little bit annoying. So, Rider back, or not Rider back, but I guess Sea King Rider cards here. Would I buy them again for $10? I think I would. You know, my final thoughts on this deck is that it is a nice deck. The tuck case is elegant. The backs are cool. I really do like the scrolling that kind of goes along on the whites of these cards. And although the burring is incredibly obvious on these dark blue backs here, I do think it's a nice deck. And if you like collecting decks and you like kind of showcasing all of the tuck cases, this is quite a unique tuck case. And I think it will stand out in your collection, especially if you have a little light on it, a little shimmer shimmer. If you don't like a standard 808 deck, you will not like this deck. This is exactly the same as an 808. It just looks different. It handles the same. The cards are the same. The stock is the same. Everything about it is the same. So if you like it, if you like an 808 and standard USPCC cards, you will like these. Anyways, my name's Caden. Please subscribe to see more card reviews like this in the future. I will be buying more and I will be posting more videos. Anyways, until then, have a great day and I'll see you later. Thanks. Bye.